Good afternoon. How are you today? This is Jeffree and welcome to Meditation Meditation Television. Glad to have you with us. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening as well, wherever you happen to be catching this broadcast. I'm sure it'll be at all times of the day. I'm broadcasting today from Melbourne in Australia, and it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon on October the 28th. I hope you're feeling good and I hope you're feeling happy and ready to go today. But just before you get too happy, I'd just like to make a dedication here to the victims of the Pittsburgh shooting, and we send our healing energy out to the relatives and families of those people today, and we can include those in our meditation further on in our broadcast. Well, why are you here? Well, the purpose, we have to look at the purpose of meditating. Before I do go on with that, the music you're listening to today is from the album Openings, and that's the music of Elan's theme. Our group meditation will be to a piece of music called Meditation for Transformation, and I am the composer of all the music played on this program. My name is Jeffree, and I also teach a style of meditation called Simply Stillness, and if you're interested in that, you're welcome to contact me. The purpose of meditating, well, firstly, to meditate is one of the most important things you can do in your life. So meditating is here to promote the practice of meditation. There's not a better practice in the world than meditation. All ages can do it. You can never be over the hill, too young, too old. Meditation is where it's at. Secondly, meditating provides the opportunity to meditate in a group environment without leaving the comfort of your own home and sitting there in your meditation couch or chair or whatever you happen to be doing. Relax and enjoy the program. To be able to meditate in your own space is of course very important to meditation, and most of the time when we're meditating alone. But there is something very special about meditating with other people. When we meditate in a group, we create an enhanced meditation energy. And if you're a practiced meditator, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And this enhanced energy not only makes you feel good being part of the group meditating, but of course it's a very nice energy, it's very peaceful, very nurturing, but the effect of it is particularly special, and that's one of the other purpose of meditating, is to bring people together to create this special group meditation effect, and that effect can actually contribute something very important to human society. So when we participate together in anything as a group, our conscious alignment to the purpose of the group creates a group energy field. This combines and unifies our individual contributions to achieve the group's collective purpose. So why do you meditate? Well, there's a whole lot of great benefits for meditators and for meditating. But I guess one of the most important ones is to achieve a level of peace within yourself. There's something about when you feel peaceful inside, inner happiness tends to follow that, inner creativity tends to follow that. So it's the beginning. Peace is the beginning of everything, and so to be at peace is a good place to start every new moment. The group energy field that I'm talking about is in fact group consciousness, and it is a very natural phenomenon in nature. Animals meditate. Did you know that? They do. Animals meditate, so why shouldn't humans? Well, we don't have time. What? Of course we have time. We have lots of time. We make time to meditate because meditation actually enhances our lives. And for every minute you meditate, you get hours and hours of extra enhanced life energy. The magical thing about meditation is that it is fundamentally a practice of consciousness, and therefore the effects of group consciousness are greatly expanded. So the purpose of meditating in the bigger picture is to come together for the purpose of creating world peace through our own inner peace. In terms of achieving that through group consciousness, all we need to do is to meditate in our own inner peace, in our own meditation space. Energy fields and group consciousness does the rest, which is to collect and distribute the peaceful healing energy that you create as you're meditating. You don't have to visualize your meditative energy going all around the world, although you can if you like, but it's not necessary if you're not able to visualize that in that way. Just to meditate with others in a group and to be in your peaceful space is enough. Group meditation distributes that out naturally. So the benefits of meditation contribute to our personal health and well-being, and the benefits of group meditation contributes to the well-being of all of us as a group, as a human race, as humanity. It's really quite simple, isn't it? However, it does help our visualization process in the meditation we're about to do if we are aware of how energy fields work in group consciousness. And I just want to take a moment to explain this. So let's start with you. Who you are as a single human being. Well, let's look at it this way. You may think of yourself as one person, but in fact you are the collection of 50 to 60 trillion entities. I'm talking about your cells. You are your cells. Every time when you're thinking, you are your cells thinking. When you're talking, you are your cells talking. When you're running, you are your cells running. When you're being creative, you are your cells being creative. So you are, in fact, even though you feel like you're one person, you are 50 to 60 trillion things all working together to be you. Your consciousness is the collective consciousness of each and all of your cells. So it all combines to be you. How this relates to the bigger picture is one of the most amazing phenomena of the physical universe. And in the physical universe, throughout physical structure, we see a pattern of repetition that runs from the microcosm to the macrocosm. So what exists at the very smallest size, it also exists at the largest size. So when we look at humanity, we are in fact looking at the same biological structure as we see in a single human being. The numbers might be a little different, but not all that much. You could even say that humanity is one big human being with a mind and a body. Yes, humanity has a mind and a body. The trillions of cells that form our human body are just a microcosm of the billions of human beings that form human society. Okay, so can you see that it's all a collection of things? How humanity is in the bigger picture is how you are in the bigger picture, as contributed to by all your cells. So we as people contribute to how humanity is. So if you don't think you make a difference, then that's what you contribute. You contribute somebody who doesn't think they make a difference. If you do feel you do make a difference, then you create that difference to humanity. So don't worry about if it's just picking up a piece of rubbish off the street. Don't worry about if you don't know anybody, but you hear about what's happened in Pittsburgh and you think, oh, what difference can I make by meditating? You make a huge difference just to sit down in compassion and have that compassion for the victims of that particular event is making a huge difference to those people. Can you imagine if every cell in your body sat down and had a meditation? Well, every time you meditate, that's exactly what happens. And how would you feel? You'd feel great. So if you're not a meditator, I strongly recommend you become a meditator. So I believe at this time in the evolution of human consciousness and of humanity, there is a great need in the world for mental and emotional healing or balance, and so that's what we're contributing today. When you're a meditator, emotional balance and mental balance are the benefits of a meditator. Once you've been meditating for 6 to 8 weeks, you'll notice that your mental and emotional balance is far more stable. So underneath us here, so you'll notice here on this TV screen, push the wrong button, nearly exited there. You'll notice on this meditation screen we have a banner running along the bottom for natural disasters, and we have a banner for problematic disasters and problematic areas of the world, and we also have a banner for anyone who would like to receive some healing. So if you know somebody who wants to have some healing from our collective meditation, then with their permission, of course, let us have their name. It can be just an initial, but let us have their name, and we'll be happy to put them on that list, and they'll receive healing from this broadcast. So I've just lost, there we go, good, I've just lost, my mouse isn't working anymore. Where's the cat? Why isn't my mouse working? There must be no cat around if it's lying down to sleep. Anyway, enough of this silly banter. So we're going to have a meditation. So all I'm going to ask you to do in the meditation is to get yourself into a peaceful state, and as you do, and when you meditate, and that healing energy you give to yourself through your own inner peace is what goes out. Now, it might not just be peace that you're sending out. It might be a number of different things, so it's up to you what you do. I'll be guiding you during the meditation, but you can translate that as you're meditating. So you might like to send out creativity to people, you know, because in many ways the human race is a hard-working race of people. We are such a hard-working race of people that the majority of us don't find time to meditate, and meditation is so important. So you might like to send out creative energy to people to help them take creative time out, to balance the creative and rational intelligence that is our potential. We get blasted by irrational this and rational that, and this has got to be logical, and this is right and this is wrong. What about ourselves in all this? What about a world that's just happy to be here? What about just being in the moment and being with your family, being with the person you love, being in the place you love? All those creative, nurturing things we can do, feminine things we can do for ourselves are very important too. So you might like to send people creative healing and not necessarily peaceful healing. They're very close. You know, when you're at peace, creativity is right next to that. You know, I don't know about you, but much of the music I've created for meditation has come while I've been at a deep state of peace, and it seems like creativity, that domain of creativity, is what is right next door to the domain of peace. Of course, they're not separate things; they're all part of one thing, but there's a close proximity, if you like, in our consciousness between those two things. So when you're a meditator, you can be very good creatively as well, and you can enjoy your creativity, which is important. So we get to the important part of the event today, which is to meditate together. So while you're getting yourself ready for a meditation, I will change the music, and we're going to have the music from the album butterfly here today, which is going to be meditation for transformation. So I'm just going to turn this music down, and that was Elon's theme we've been listening to, and we're going to start the music of meditation for transformation, which is off the Butterfly album. And interestingly enough, there'll be some visuals on the screen, so I'm going to put those visuals on the screen. Where are we? There we go. Here they come. Yeah, and there's the credits. So this music is the right music for that visual. Isn't that beautiful? But anyway, you'll probably have your eyes closed during this meditation, so make yourself comfortable in your chair. And close your eyes very gently. And take a deep breath. Deep breath right to the end, and breathe out slowly, very slowly, right to the end. And as you breathe out, I want you to breathe out any tensions you're feeling in your body. Now that you've closed your eyes, you can get a good sense of how it feels to be you from the inside. So breathe out anything that feels tense, whether it be physical, emotional, or mental. Just breathe it out with the out breath, and you can do that breath a couple of times until you are feeling relaxed, until you tune into the music. The vibration of the music is very slow, very peaceful, and when you tune into it, you become almost like the music. In about 10 minutes time, I'll join you again. I'll leave you to meditate in your own space. You might like to do a little bit of your own healing in this space of music, and I'll come back to you in about 10 minutes and guide you on a healing as a combined healing. Enjoy. cells that form your body are the humans that form the body of humanity in the world right now. Your cells are humans. Every human being making a difference. Every human cell with their own mind and their own consciousness. Allow in your intuitive imagination to create within you the overall feeling of humanity as you experience it today. If you feel a little tension, allow your peacefulness to calm the waves. Use your peaceful consciousness to calm the waters of humanity. Until humanity becomes as peaceful as you feel within. Feel the feelings. Feel how each human cell contributes to the complete feeling of the human race. Now, I want you to saturate every cell in your body with pure, loving, and peaceful energy, or perhaps even creative energy. The kind of energy you have been generating in your meditations. Allow a wave of peace, of creativity, of love to begin in your heart and to flow out into every part of your body, to wash over every human cell, to purify, to rejuvenate every being of humanity. Radiate your peace, your love, and your creativity into your body and into the world at the same time. I will now leave you to continue this process for as long as you feel comfortable. And when you feel you've contributed enough, just gently return yourself to your personal meditation. And thank you. And now, very gently and very easily, begin to ascend from your meditative state. Keep your eyes closed, but take a minute or two to return to your waking state. Welcome back, everybody. Are you all back? Thank you very much for your participation in that meditation. And don't forget, if you know someone whom you would have liked to have been here, well, remember this broadcast is recorded and is on YouTube, so you can go and visit my site on YouTube, and you can have the meditation again if you want. I hope you enjoyed your meditation to the transformation music off the album Butterfly. Please feel free to leave any comments on the replay of the broadcast on YouTube. And I forgot to mention before that should be available in a few minutes time, so please tell lots of people. We need to get the world meditating, and that's really important. You know, it's so natural to meditate, and the fact that animals do it too makes you wonder. You know, a lot of people think that humans are in front of animals and creatures and things, because they're not. We're all together, we're all equal. But you know, animals do some pretty sophisticated things, because it is sophisticated to meditate, even though it's a really simple thing, and it's a very natural thing to do. So please help me to get more people involved and make this meditation wave into a meditation tsunami, and let's bring peace to the world through everybody's choice, not because we have to conform, because we don't. So if you like the music, you can get the music off my website, and here's some details on the website here. Just go to www.jeffree.co.nz, and you could even join my database. You receive a complimentary 20-minute guided meditation and a bi-monthly newsletter, new music releases, books. I have written a book, and it's called In the Key of Peace, and you can get that just about everywhere, and you can get it on the website. And meditation programs will be starting online meditation, an online meditation program soon, so keep in touch with us. And the way you can do that is to join my database, and I do live concerts and things as well. Aren't I a busy little boy? So that's that. As you know, every time we have a meditator, we have a quote. Actually, I'm missing some music. Let's put back on Elon's theme. Here we go. We'll turn that one down, and this one. Here we go. Elon's theme is written after my son Elon. So, just in case you wondered, I wrote this music when he was a young baby inside his mother's tummy. Isn't that cute? So we'll go back to this webcam. And yeah, so you know, excuse me, I've just got a little frog in my throat today. You can do this in your meditation anytime you choose to meditate. Just know that everything is connected. So every cell in your body is you. Every person in the world is connected. So that's how the world is the way that it is, because it's the connection of everybody. If we want to have a peaceful world, and how beautiful would that be, then we all have to be peaceful. It's not up to one person to tell everybody. It's not up to any one person. It's not up to any group of people. It's up to all of us. We all make a difference. And when we're all peaceful, excuse me again, when we're all peaceful, when we're all being creative, when we're all being loving, we all make a difference. Well, we're making a difference all the time anyway. It's just that when we're doing those things, we're putting that difference out there. So meditate every day. Okay? Yeah, I was about to say you must, but you don't must. You just do. Just meditate every day, in the morning and in the afternoon if you want, in the evening if you find it hard to sleep, meditate. If you wake up early in the morning at 2 or 3, 4 o'clock, you can meditate then. Just put on this music and I'll play for you. So thank you everybody. The quote for the day. Our quote for the day is quite relevant, isn't it? Be at peace. It is enough just to know yourself. That's true. When you think about it, all the things we want in life, all the achievements we want to, all the things we want to achieve, the biggest achievement is to know yourself. Because when you do know yourself, somehow magically you become at peace. Isn't that magical? So thank you for joining me today, everybody. This is Jeffree signing off for today. There'll be another meditation next week on Sunday, 4th of November. Have a great Halloween night on the 31st of October. Have lots of fun. in your pumpkins, and we'll see you on the 4th of November. Thank you for joining us today. Bye bye for now.